swapping out this, well, I'm going to swap out the ABS pump itself. I'm going to keep the module portion so I don't have to reprogram anything. And hopefully it's the pump that wasn't working and not the ABS module itself, because if it's that, then I got to switch out the whole thing. So I'll keep you updated. This portion here is a little bit tedious. It's not hard, but it's just tedious because you have to go slowly unless you have one of those half moon tools and you could just crank it. But this part here can't go around it because you'd have to loop from the other end, and that wouldn't make sense. So just little slow turns till you get it done. So the one to the right is the used one. Let me turn on the light. Oh, that didn't really help much. This is the old one here. I started by taking out this first one here, then this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. And you can see they just cut theirs, clamped it so nothing goes going. But I'm gonna spray this, clear off all this debris here, then I'm gonna take these off. So when you're taking it out, I was trying to take off this, but I got pissed off, and I'm like, I'm not gonna wait for that. So I took it out through here and clipped this little, where is it at? You can't see it on camera. I clipped that little piece that was in this hole here. Why is it not focusing? Yeah. So that little piece there, from that hole there, made some room for this wire. And then you're gonna feel like it's not, something's holding it. It's those two little things that sit at the bottom of it that keeps it in place. And then of course, you know, you have that side screw. What's this thing not focusing? There we go. It's a little side screw that goes into the side of it over there. So make sure you take out the side screw and then pull it upwards. So I got my little brush. That's what I use for my tires, but this looks like it might have been like some sulfur or something because of the color. You just don't want, when you're putting it back, anything to go down in the holes. I might have to get my my wire brush. All right, so back with the wire brush. Yeah, whatever that is, it's on there. It's been sitting too. I'm gonna put this down and give it a good scrub so I can hold it with two hands and really get into it, and then I'm gonna take these off. All right, so we're swapping this onto this and vice versa. Well, I'm not gonna really tighten it, but because with this one here, I could just simply replace this whole thing and put it into the car, the one that I bought. But this would need to be reprogrammed, and I don't know if I have the right stuff to do that. So, oh, and by the way, this is a T20. That's a Torx 20 for these 4 screws here. Let's see if I can adjust the camera. There's some, so that my hands are free. The hardest part was something dropped. The hardest part was getting these lines off because of the way the thing is. You gotta slowly do it because you don't have that much room. I have a little hand tool for this, but I don't know where I put it. And I think it'll take me too long to go find it, so I'll just manually do this. It's not too much effort. It looks like it's gonna rain. Whole reason why I'm doing this is because my front driver's side brake was engaging but not disengaging. It always held the pressure. So I thought it was a caliper, thought it was a bracket, changed both front caliper and the brackets. Wasn't that. Then I changed both front brake hoses. Still the problem existed. So I had to come to this. It's gotta be this. So out of this is either one of two things. Either the module's not working properly. Ooh, that one's rusted on there. Either the module's not working properly, and I'm gonna use the better screws. Either the module's not working properly or the pump itself. So either this black part here, the module, or the silver part, which is the pump. Car, black Benz pulled up with a handicap placard. This looks like the old school one. Are they here for me? Okay, so that was my cousin-in-law's mother and father came by to get some coconuts. It's good to see them. They're doing good. And then my neighbor from across the street, he came by to get some mangoes. So right now we're gonna do this swap. I use the flathead against the surface. I don't push too hard, just a little light nudge and twist on each corner. And then pull straight out. So, I don't know if you can see how this looks here. That's how they look. That is how they look. And you got to be careful putting it back into place. Make sure. Let me get my little pointy thing. Make sure that lines up. So I'm gonna put this right here. No, shouldn't put it right there. Yeah, right here. And I'm gonna now I'll take this one off. Straight off. Like that. Okay. But if you're noticing, it's like this one has some, I guess you call it charring or scarring on the inside. I don't know if you can see that. Because this one has it in the top right here, right there. Right there. This one barely has it. Either way. So put this right here like that. And now this one to go on. Ooh, like that, like butter. Put in my old screws. So I don't like the way the other screws look. I don't think it been in water, but something got on it. Let's tighten that a little bit. Put this end up like this. I'm gonna put this one back on just in case I need it for whatever reason, and plus I don't want to lose anything. So put this the right way. Okay. Put these old screws back in. I'm not gonna torque them all the way down, so I know, hey, yeah, this is the one I swapped already. Well, no, because it's in the car, but just in case I need to take it back off. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna spray this with some, what is it called? Electronic cleaner. Where is it? I don't know what I do with it, but I had a spray just specifically for that. Engine degreaser, no, those are degreasers. Okay, I may have to look for it off camera, but yeah, that's it for now. Alright, so I couldn't find the electronic cleaner. I scrubbed that off with the metal brush and then sprayed the brake cleaner onto it, cleaned it off. Now we're gonna go put it back in the car. All right, so I dropped it down in between here and these. I kind of like had to pull these back, and then it dropped down into there. Now I'm gonna take this little, if you can see that side bolt, lock it in on the side there. Okay, so that's on tight enough. Now next is for each wire. Okay, so now that I put these back, this one goes right here, that one goes there, and then the two back ones, I'm gonna tighten them up. I'm gonna do that off camera because it makes no sense for me to record it. Also, when you're threading it in, make sure you're threading it in properly. If it's too much resistance, back off of it because you're doing it wrong. You don't want to cross thread it because then you're gonna have to change a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. All right, so for this portion, the harness, it's kind of hard to see. Push that back, make sure it's all the way on there. Then you pull this here all the way back, and it locks in, and then that little red tab, you push it back, and that locks it in. So I got it back. I don't know if you can see that because I have the move this other way. So all four wheels, and I guess in and out, I guess, for the from the reservoir here. Yeah. So while I'm in here, I remembered I had this in the shed. I'm just gonna change it out. Oh crap. There's one missing. This one's supposed to be right here. Whatever. Make sure these are the same size. Yep. This one's real dirty. And then you see it has some oil. All this dirt right here. Make sure all that's out. Let that dry out, and then we're gonna pop this new one in. So you want to double check. I think we got everything back together. The hard steel lines. That last one here, I thought it was going to be this one, the one that's supposedly giving me trouble for the right front caliper. But this right rear, oh my God, like a whole hour just to put that one in properly because it wasn't lining up properly, and you don't want to cross thread it, like I said earlier. All the other ones, 5-10 minutes, hand cranking it. So wire harness back on there, put this box back in there, change the filter, clamp this back down. I try to clean up the oil that's in there. I gotta figure out something else because this oil catch can, I don't know. Well, let me check it because that might be part of the problem. But yeah, oil is still ending up in there. I want to try to prevent that as much as possible. I put this airflow sensor back on, and then I'm gonna put the negative terminal back on, start the car, and hopefully it works. So already we have a leak right at the same one that was giving me trouble. So I got to go back in there and fix it. Right, so as of now, no more leaks. I'm gonna watch it into the morning. So afterwards, we're gonna take off each tire. I'm gonna start at the back one, do the back one, then do the other back side, then the further side, then this one here, and bleed the brakes because there's air in the line. The brakes are spongy. So far so good. And what this one was the only headache. It took me taking it apart 6-7 times to get it right. I had to make sure the hose, the steel line was seated down in there, then tighten it down.